Did you know that the most passionate couples are also the ones who fight the most? Yes, you heard correctly. Despite the fact that disagreements may appear to be a sign of problems, psychology shows that they are actually one of the best markers of a happy, fulfilling relationship. Now, let's be clear before you start thinking, wait, fighting means we love each other. We're not referring to nasty, poisonous arguments. We're discussing constructive arguments, the type that result from a real desire to better understand one another. We've been told for years that ideal couples never fight, that they always hold hands, smile, and are in agreement. Real relationships aren't picture perfect, though, let's face it. Real love is difficult, and disagreements are a normal part of it. The truth is that disagreements do not necessarily indicate a deteriorating relationship. They actually demonstrate the emotional investment of both couples. You are fighting for the relationship, not against it, when you dispute. Research supports this. According to studies, couples' brains are in a high emotional involvement mode when they quarrel. This indicates that they are enthusiastic about their conflicts because they care about them. And when properly directed, this fervor fortifies the connection between two individuals. So, why do disagreements genuinely strengthen bonds between people? Let's dissect it. You are compelled to express your true feelings when you quarrel. Even though it may not feel comfortable at the time, this candor builds trust. Healthy disagreements encourage you to express your wants more precisely. They educate you how to work through disagreements and assist you in understanding your partner's point of view. You're demonstrating to one another that your relationship is worthwhile every time you work out a disagreement together. Saying, I care enough to work through this with you, is analogous to that. But keep in mind that not every argument is made equally. Healthy arguments and poisonous battles are very different. Mutual respect is the foundation of constructive disagreements. Instead of merely waiting for your turn to talk, they entail active listening, in which you actually hear your partner's emotions. Most significantly, they prioritize problem solving over victory. However, shouting, blaming, and personal assaults are all part of toxic confrontations. These merely undermine trust. They don't fix anything. However, what if you never quarrel? Isn't that advantageous? Avoiding disagreements can actually be far more harmful. Emotional distance results from animosity brought on by suppressing feelings. This may eventually lead to the relationship's total disintegration. On the other hand, confronting disagreements head-on fosters your relationship's development. It demonstrates your willingness to work together to overcome obstacles. Now that we know the benefits of arguments, let's talk about how to argue in a way that strengthens your relationship. Inhale deeply and speak in a steady tone. When emotions go out of control, arguments get more heated. Remember, it's not you versus your partner. It's both of you versus the problem. Use phrases like, I feel hurt when, rather than, you always. This keeps the discussion constructive and prevents assigning blame. If things get too heated, it's okay to pause and revisit the conversation later. Therefore, don't freak out the next time you and your partner dispute. Consider it a sign of love, an opportunity to become closer, and a chance to forge an even closer bond. Because the truth is, the couples who care enough to argue are the ones who care enough to last.